Today, we're diving even deeper into the wild and wacky world of strange creatures. Buckle up, because we're about to explore another top 10 of the weirdest animals on the planet. From creatures that look like they're from another world to animals with abilities you won't believe. This list is sure to blow your mind. So grab a snack, get comfy, and let's get weird with the most bizarre animals you've never heard of. Kicking off our list at number 10, we've got the pangolin, the animal that looks like it's wearing a suit of armor straight out of a medieval fantasy movie. Seriously, this little guy is like the knight of the animal kingdom. But instead of wielding a sword, it curls up into a scaly ball to fend off danger. You'd think it was preparing for battle, but really, it's just shy. Pangolins are also the only mammals covered head to tail in keratin scales, which are the same stuff your fingernails are made of. And here's the kicker. These armor-plated warriors are massive foodies. They can eat up to 70 million ants a year. So basically, they're armored, hungry, and ready to clean out your backyard of ants and termites. Who wouldn't want this adorable pest control unit around? Coming in at number 9 is a creature that sounds like it flew straight out of a fantasy novel. The Glaucus atlanticus, better known as the blue dragon. But don't be fooled by the name. This little guy isn't spitting fire. Nope. This tiny sea slug drifts through the ocean like a mini aquatic superhero, flaunting its stunning blue and silver colors like it's ready to hit the red carpet. But here's where things get wild. This fancy-looking sea slug is not only a beauty, it's a beast. It feasts on venomous creatures like the Portuguese man-o'-war and actually absorbs their toxins. So, the blue dragon turns its enemy's venom into its own weapon, making it one of the ocean's most stylish but deadly creatures. Basically, it's like if your favorite superhero was dressed in couture but also had a serious sting. Talk about a power move. At number 8, we've got a fish that looks like it's ready for a night out on the town. The red-lipped batfish. Seriously, this fish swims around looking like it just put on the brightest red lipstick it could find. It's as if someone told it, just because you're underwater doesn't mean you can't make a fashion statement. But don't let those sultry red lips fool you. This batfish isn't swimming to impress. In fact, it doesn't really swim much at all. It prefers to awkwardly walk on the seafloor using its fins like tiny legs. Imagine a fish that decided, you know what? I'll just strut around down here instead of swimming like everyone else. So, it's not just a lipstick icon, it's also a trendsetter in the fish world, redefining what it means to move in style. Who knew that underwater fashion could be so weird? Coming in at number 7, we've got the kakapo, aka the world's most confused parrot. Why confused? Well, this chubby green bird is a parrot that can't actually fly. Yup, instead of soaring through the skies, the kakapo just waddles around on the ground, looking like a feathery little bowling ball. This adorable night owl, literally, it's nocturnal, is native to New Zealand and has the dubious honor of being the world's heaviest parrot. Instead of flying, it just climbs trees, then glides down in the most awkward flop you'll ever see. It's basically the bird version of, I meant to do that. But don't underestimate it. The kakapo is super charming. Just ask the scientists who work with them. They've been known to sneak up on humans and give them a little cuddle. Oh, right. Maybe that's their secret weapon. No need for flight when you can win over hearts with cuteness. At number 6, we have an animal that looks like it stepped straight out of a sci-fi movie. The saiga antelope. Imagine a regular antelope. Now give it a ridiculously oversized, squishy, trunk-like nose, and voila, you've got a saiga. That nose might look like it belongs on a cartoon character, but it's actually super useful. The saiga uses its giant schnoz to filter out dust during the hot summer and to warm up the freezing air in the winter. It's like having built-in climate control on your face. Found in Central Asia, this oddball antelope has an ancient lineage. But let's be real, the nose steals the show. It's like nature got a little too creative while designing the saiga, but hey, we're here for it. So next time you feel self-conscious about your own nose, just remember, the saiga's rocking its look with confidence. Coming in at number 5, we've got the tardigrade, also known as the water bear. And let's be honest, this little guy is basically nature's tiny, indestructible superhero. Tardigrades are microscopic, but don't let their size fool you. These chubby, 8-legged creatures can survive just about anything. Freezing cold, scorching heat, the vacuum of space, even a bad hair day. They're practically unkillable. It's like they've been training to survive the apocalypse since the beginning of time. And did we mention they look kinda cute? Imagine a gummy bear with legs that could outlast a meteor strike. If Earth ever faces extinction, we're counting on the tardigrades to keep the party going. They're the ultimate survivalists, proving once and for all that good things and weird things really do come in small packages. At number 4, let's dive deep into the ocean to meet one of the weirdest sea creatures around, the sea pig. No, it's not a pig in scuba gear, but it's just as strange. Picture a squishy, pink blob with legs, crawling across the ocean floor like it's on a slow underwater hike. These guys look like they belong in a sci-fi movie, or like someone accidentally dropped a jelly-filled donut into the deep sea. Sea pigs are actually a type of sea cucumber, but don't let the name fool you. They're not delicious. Instead, they spend their days vacuuming up detritus, a fancy word for ocean dirt, and cleaning up the seafloor. It's like they're the janitors of the deep, making sure everything stays tidy. But hey, someone's gotta do it, right? Coming in at number 3, we've got a fish that looks straight out of a science fiction movie. The mysterious and mind-boggling barrel-eye. Imagine a fish with a see-through head. Yes, you heard that right. Transparent. This deep-sea weirdo has a jelly-like clear dome on its head that lets you see its eyeballs floating around inside, like a pair of googly eyes in a lava lamp. Spooky, right? But wait, it gets even weirder. Those eyes? They look straight up, like the fish is permanently staring at the ceiling. Why? So it can keep an eye or two on its prey, even from below. It's like having periscope vision, but way more freaky. And if you're thinking, oh no, poor fish can only look up. Nope. The barrel-eye can actually rotate its eyes forward when it's ready to chow down. So, if you ever find yourself in the deep ocean, just remember, there's a fish with a transparent skull keeping an eye on everything. Literally. Sliding into second place, we've got a creature that's, well, let's say, fashionably challenged. The naked mole rat. This wrinkly little oddball looks like it forgot to put on its clothes before leaving the house. Completely bald, with a face only a mother could love. The naked mole rat is basically the Mr. Magoo of the animal kingdom, minus the fur. But don't let its nakedness fool you. These guys are tough. First off, they live underground in colonies, kind of like an insect hive, and they're ruled by a queen. That's right. Move over bees and ants. The mole rats have their own royal family. And get this, these tiny, toothy critters are basically superheroes. They don't feel pain the same way we do, can go without oxygen for ridiculously long periods of time, and they're resistant to cancer. So while the naked mole rat may look like a sausage with teeth, it's practically invincible. Forget the Avengers. This weird little guy might just save the world one day. as long as it stays underground. And in the top spot, we have the one and only IAA. This little guy is basically the weird uncle of the animal world, always showing up at family gatherings looking eccentric and slightly creepy. With its giant eyes, long fingers, and a constantly twitching middle finger, the IAI looks like it just stumbled out of a Halloween party. Native to Madagascar, this nocturnal lemur isn't just a master of disguise, it's a pro at finding food in the strangest ways. So, how does it do this? Well, it taps on trees with that freakishly long finger, listening for hollow sounds that indicate delicious grubs are hiding inside. When it finds one, it uses its specialized finger to scoop it out like an uninvited guest digging through your fridge at 3 a.m. But wait, there's more. The IAIA is often misunderstood. In some cultures, it's considered a bad omen, which is a total bummer because it's just trying to survive. So, next time you see an II, remember, it might look a bit spooky, but it's just a quirky little creature doing its best to live in the wild. In conclusion, the II has earned its title as the weirdest animal on the planet, with its bizarre looks and unique feeding habits, proving that sometimes weirdness is a badge of honor. And there you have it, our countdown of the top 10 weirdest animals on the planet. If you enjoyed this video and want to dive deeper into the fascinating world of curiosities, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. Your support helps us bring more amazing content to you.